Got a little bit of interesting material here I got from Secret Creek Prospecting's Kirk. YOLO Kirk. Peace, baby Kirk. Yeah, appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna bust this stuff up, get it into some kind of powder form, and then we'll deal with it from there. Whoop. Dang, you screwed that up, boy, now didn't you? There she goes. Woohoo! There she going. All right. Let's throw something on in here, see what happens. That's pretty big. Too big. Let's try something smaller. Okay. That works. Yeah, I'm gonna blow through this stuff here. I'll be back. I'll show you what we got when we bust all the rest of that. That makes it fun. Okay, so I'm going to let the remainder of this stuff survive right here, because it's too big to go into the chain mill. I got to throw it into the jaw crusher. Anyway, I'm going to see what this material yields, see what kind of gold we get, if we get any gold at all. We'll go from there. Shut me down, baby. Shut it on down. Uh-huh. Yeah, noisy bugger, huh? Yeah, that's right. Don't get your finger going in there. All right, let's get this material out. Okay guys, let's see what comes out of this with the first little shake. Not too much. Okay, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna set that dude up there like that. See what we still got on in here. A little bit of grizzle, not much. A little bit of material. Okay, I gotta get my brush out. There it goes. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get a brush involved here. Where's our brush at? Where is it? Where? Oh, fine. Here we have it. Get this fine powder out of here because the gold's heavy, right? And certainly could be some on in there in this powder. And it probably is small gold, so we'll see if it's got gold on in there. I think I panned it before a little bit. I saw a little bit of gold, so I think we're gonna have some gold. But yeah, got a little bit of cons here, got a bit on in here. Okay, see what we got in here. Yeah, I got quite a bit. Yes, sir. I'm gonna combine these two samples. Don't leave much in there. contaminate the next sample. Put a little bit of finish on in here. Like that. Quite a bit, because that's some really dirty stuff, as you'll see here. It's pretty dirty stuff. Yeah, first we're just gonna wash this stuff up a little bit. Try and get some of the junk out of it. Don't need a whole bunch of water. First couple shots. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna stir this on up here a bit. Still stuck in here a little bit. Yeah, that's the point. I'm gonna get her all mixed up good. Let the lights get suspended in the solution, and the heavies, of course, just sit there on the bottom primarily. Guess it'll be really dirty the first couple. Yeah, I think that's enough. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, she grizzly. She grizzly, baby. Pretty grizzly looking. Yeah, and there might be a smidge of gold going over. It's very possible. But I'm not too worried about that. I'm just trying to see if it's got something on in there. That's right. Okay, I'll rinse this a few more times, then we'll see what we get. Yeah, that water's looking a lot better now. I'm gonna put it on in the pan here. Splash that material out of there. Such as this. You're upside down. I know, it's okay. You'll be alright. You'll be just fine. Don't you worry now. Oh, got it. Okay. A little bit. Let's get a little more water back on in here. One more time. Yeah, that's pretty clean now. So I got all the silt and everything and rinsed off it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, all right, oh, we got her. Set that dude like that so she don't collect water. We're gonna get this here. I'm gonna pan it down a little bit, but I gotta get a gizmo out here. Pan it. I need a big pan. I need a big pan to pan it. You folks, I got me a little wash tub out here. We're gonna give this stuff heck a little bit. That light stuff coming to the top, those blondes. Yeah, that's the stuff we're trying to get off to get down to the root of it. They stratify and everything heavy falls. All the light stuff gets displaced by the heavy stuff from the bottom. It kind of comes to the top, like that. A lot of material here. I'm glad I didn't do the last little bit. And it'd been even worse. Okay, let me pan this down a smidge more here. And we'll see what kind of cons we got down there. Starting to get down to the root of it already here. A lot of black material here. Yeah, there's gonna be some black sand. Can I see anything? I gotta pan it some more. Way too much. Okay, let me pan some more. I'll bring it back. Okay, folks, we just confirmed we have a little piece of gold there, so we know this material's got a little gold in it. That guy right there in the middle. Right there. Pretty good piece too for you know, kind of hard rock stuff. There's quite a few here. Actually, there's one there, there's one there. Yeah, this guy needs the gold cleaner in the worst way. It does. Anyway, yeah, there's a little bit of gold in there. Nothing spectacular, but a little bit. So yeah, let me pan this down just a smidge more, and then we'll run that dude over to gold cleaner, see what we get here. That's right, the gold cleaner, 48. Yeah, folks, I got the big brother to that little magnet. that I made. This guy's got a 20mm magnet in it instead of an 8, and yeah, it should grab this stuff pretty good. There's magnetics, which I'm pretty sure there will be, like a ton of them. All right. It's like hairy hecky. So yeah, let me drop it here. We'll grab it again here. Kind of not scraping the bottom, right? Just kind of letting it jump up to the magnet. And we'll rinse it off in this little guy. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, see, I gotta do a redesign on this guy. He needs to be more, needs to have more goodies on the outside so it doesn't climb the side, right? Anyway, we're just gonna get the mags off it here, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I'll go through this magnetic stuff. You know, I'm doing a video. Nothing's perfect in the video, it seems like. There we go. We're getting a lot in there. It's a murder trade. We got a lot in there. We're getting down to the root of it, though, huh? Yeah, look at that in comparison to what we started with. I can see gold in there just doing this. Yeah, we got quite a bit more. Yeah, let's try it one more time here. What else I can get? Okay, that's about it. I didn't get much. It's just that's on there. Anyway, we'll deal with that. I'll deal with that later. Redesign on that one. Yeah, it grabs too much stuff. It surely does. Okay, so let's take this here blue pan. I'm going to take this here super sleuth. We're going to Uchi off some of this material, some of this water, I should say. Okay, let's wash this back one time. Get it all into a pile. There we go. Now we're getting there. Now, yeah, let's can pan it for a half hour. And pan it for a half hour. Let's just take a quick look though. Okay, I gotta put my specs on. I can't see nothing. Ah, it's cold out there, man. It's cold today. Whew. Surely is. Quite a bit of junk in there, huh? Wire. I can see some copper wire in there. A little bit of gold. Wee bit. That's a piece of gold right there. For certain. So, yeah. Let's just, like I said, we'll run this thing. Sure, this guy's been running for about 2 or 3 weeks. And see what becomes of it. I got a snuffer bottle with no sucker tube in it. But I'm going to grab this up here as best as I can just with this guy. Because I want to be able to spray it right back into my my box, right? Just about got it. Maybe one more shot, huh? So let me squeeze this dude one more. Oh, let's do this. Let's get it shimmy, shake down here. No, shimmy, shake. Who said that? Is that you? Is that you, Jason, that says that? The shimmy, shake? Somebody. I didn't make it up. Somebody did. They might have a patent on that little phrase. Okay, let me squeeze my bottle and quickly try and grab this stuff. And that's it. Yeah, we did pretty good. Is this just a stain? What is it, stain? Yeah, stain. Okay, good. I think we got it. All right. Okay, now you can see I got that material in here. There's no sucker tube in there, right? So the second I turn this dude upside down, it's gonna wanna, I gotta suck that out first. Yeah, there's a little bit of gold there. Not much, but the tiniest tiny bit. Yeah, let's get that out of there. We got a sucker bottle here. We got a snuffer bottle. We're gonna snuff it out of there. Okay, what else we got there? Yeah, anytime you get a little bit of material up here, the second you run this along here, or a magnet, or you know, with a cleaning, one of these here fellas, one of these guys, a little scraper, you run that along there like that, boom, it's gone. So get some material there, don't fret it. I wouldn't leave it there too long because it's only a few millimeters and boom, it can be up inside this thing. And then, yeah, then you got to take it all in, probably shake it out into a pan, as I've done a couple times. Yeah, nothing's perfect, you know. Yeah, I like to do stuff good, but you know what? I want to use it too. I don't want to sit there and look at the computer screen all day. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Now watch this here. We're just gonna, let me put you up. I'm gonna put you up here. You can look down on us. Okay, I think you can see. Whew, okay, let's go turn this dude up. Actually, let me do this here first. Let me jack myself up here a smidge. I'm gonna go up to 9 because that's a big hill. You know, we have trouble getting rid of anything we want to have in there. Just gonna turn this dude upside down like that. Let some of that material drip out. Oh, we got a lot in there, don't we? I sure do. I'll try and get a bunch of them in there. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We got a tiny bit still in there. Look at that, we got copper in there. Look at that big hunk of copper. Alright, let's get the other light on here too so we can really see. At least I can see. You guys probably can see already, I hope. Anyway, yeah, that made a big difference there for me. Yeah, it's stripping off some of the latest stuff there at 9. Let's go down to 6. There's 6. Ooh, 6 did a little better job. Okay, let's run this along here a little bit, like I said. Boom, just like that. Yeah, well, Eddie wants to grab it once in a while. If you get too close, which is okay. No big deal. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, these big pieces of copper here, though, right? Definitely got some copper on there. Yeah, it's still too big of an angle. So let's go down to 3. There we go. There's 3. You can see some of this latest material starting to get underway, right? Now, I haven't rustled it up or anything, right? We're just letting it run, kind of watching it. I like to do that sometimes just to get things going. Let's see if I can get a little more material out of here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's stripping her right off. And I'm gonna use a scraper and pop it up here just a little bit, like that. You can see a little bit of pyrite in here. Yeah, we can see pyrite in it, and it's in a big rock form also. Yeah, it's getting it off pretty quick already. Let's clean out our channels here real quick. I don't think we lost much gold yet. Okay, I'm going down to dead flat here. Looks pretty pedestrian here. Got some big round thing here. What's that? Looks like a hunk of lead. Let's see if I can get it here. There it is. Sure does look like lead to me. Oh. There it goes. Yeah, stripping it off, right? See his groove filling up? Doesn't look like much, but it's moving pretty good everywhere. It's moving. Of course, if you do a couple of these guys, like drag it to one side, then everything gets underway pretty fast. Let's clean out our little spot up here again. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how difficult this will be or not. Like I said, Kirk grabbed this up off top of a hill and brought it to me and said, "Hey, dude, see if there's any gold in here." And I said, "Okay, I will." He's a good boy. He can bring me big nuggets if he wants, because we're friends. Here, check this nugget, see if it's got gold in it. Okay. I will. Okay, let's do a little of this here. That big chunker, it's like, hey man, I'm chunking. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little lift on this side with my fingers here, right? So I just want to see what we got here. What moves, like this hunk of pyrite. Let's go boys. Here, looks pretty clean to me. Okay, let's get our little capture grooves here cleaned out again. Our inspection grooves. Okay, we'll get the little brush involved here. Sweep some of this upstream. You spread it out like that, and you can see all this moving, right? See how full that channel is already? Barely even touched it, right? And of course, I'm doing, you know, some example training. We're in a training session. What are you doing? I'm training. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this one out. I'm gonna clean this little guy out. And often when you do that, if you got a chunk of gold in there, it'll be sitting right there. But yeah, it blows over the side too, just like the heavy material there. Yeah, it'll do that too if it's small enough. Okay. Get a little sweep action upstream a bit again. Towards our header. We've got a lot of heavy stuff up there. Look at that. It's all like, hey man, I'm heavy. I'm heavy. That big old hunk of pyrite there. Some of these copper wires need to get down there. They're not gold. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me it's got a couple pieces of copper wire in there, because this material, I don't know, I'm not sure if it was in the material or if it's just me out there messing around and busting things up, and some copper flew in there, you know. Very, very good chance a hunk of copper flew right in there out of whatever I was doing. Yeah, it could be something. Yeah, copper wires. All right, see you later, buddy. This guy here too, copper wire. More copper wires. Yeah, that's some pretty gnarly stuff here with all that material in there. It was not kind of native rock or gold or pyrite. Sweep it back into the middle here one time. And we'll go upstream again. Another piece of wire. Right there, it's right here. And don't see much gold down here. Well, it's got a lot of material in there still, so I'm just sweeping it back up just in case at this point, right? Because we're still kind of just doing inspection. This is not a known material at all, right? I mean, I don't know anything about this stuff other than, you know, I had those few rocks I showed you. And so yeah, this is like a total experiment. Experiment 101. So yeah, let's clean out our little grooves again. Take a look real careful here. Give it a little lift here and get some of this material rolling. Oh, that was heavy pieces of pyrite rolled right down there. That looked pretty good. Yeah, that looks like all junk to me. This is pyrite. Big chunks. That looks goldy, but it's pyrite. I can see the way it's shine. It's shine. It's not gold. Gold don't look like that. You see a little shiny stuff in your pan. It's not. Most times it's not gold, because mica, pyrite, fool's gold. So you gotta be a little bit careful what you're looking at. Till you know what you're looking. What you're looking at. You're actually looking at big hunks of pyrite there. See if I can get some of those guys to go. Oh yeah, all these black guys. Oh, and a piece of copper wire there. Not gold. This guy here, it looks kind of goldy, my brush, but it ain't gold. That's a hunk of pyrite. Now this guy here looks like a gold pin from a junk. It might be pyrite too. Yeah, it's pyrite. It's not a gold pin. I got a lot of electronic gold pins and stuff that fly around when I'm beating up something. So once in a while you get one of those in your material at my house. Okay, sweep it away from the edge again. Got to look at everything again. Okay, still stripping it off fairly quickly. Give it a slight lift and see what we can get to move quickly without losing gold. Okay. Yeah, I like it when it's full like this, because just like I was saying the other day, when you tip it up, the water gets deeper on this end, right? And so it wants to scoot along there fast, but it doesn't just shoot off and disappear. And if you lower the water level, so when you tip it up, this is still thin down here, then it'll go right off. So, yeah, learning. I'm learning with you guys the best techniques for this here unit. So I'm going to suck up a little of this water and we'll see what that does. So I'm lowering the level significantly here, right? So I got almost 4 ounces out of there in here. Almost 4 ounces out. So now, if I pick up the end here, this side here, it's all thin, right? You see how fast everything moves? It hits right to the groove. It don't stop. So, yeah, it's pretty much infinite adjustment. You can adjust it by changing the water level. And of course, the tilt angle, right? Whether the gold and the material is going uphill or downhill. And or the, like I said, the water level. Yeah, it's got plenty of adjustment right on the fly when you're looking for your gold right away. It's not like other tables, where you're like looking at it and nothing's moving, you're poking at it, and it takes like 5-10 hours. You're like, oh, why did I spend $400 on this thing? Why? Tell me why. Yeah, I never did, because, watching them, using them, looking at them, and I'm like, no, I ain't doing that part. Not doing it. I can make one in 5 minutes out of a piece of wood. So, yeah, I didn't buy one of those. So. I made quite a bit of flat tables like this for washing this kind of stuff just out of a piece of wood. Just run water over it, Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can make one in 5 minutes. You got to spend $400 on somebody's pretty much prehistoric invention. That's what some of those militaries and stuff are. They're prehistoric inventions. They've been using that stuff since Adam and Eve's day. Adam and Eve days. Yeah. Yep. There's not much new under the sun when you're actually refining gold and finding it. And, yeah, not too much. Okay, we got some of that copper wire again down here, right? I'm going to try and give it a little tip here, see if we can scoochy some of those guys off. Because even though copper's heavy, it ain't as heavy as gold. Okay, I'm going to stick this dude up on at least a 3 here on this end here. Let's put it up on 3 millimeters and we'll watch it there for a while, because that'll give it a little more aggressive behavior. I'm going to clean those dudes out. I don't see any gold in there. That's a little piece of copper. Okay. All right, we're still stripping along, right? Getting down to it. I see a couple pieces of gold up here now. So, just like we saw when we was panning, we could see a couple pieces. I don't see any real fine, super, hard rock gold in here, though. It's all quite more chunky so far, which is a good sign, right? You dig it out of the hill and you get the super fine stuff, you're like, oh, yeah, that's super fine. But then you get a little chunkier, that's good. That's always good. Chunkier and better is good. Look at that stuff going now, right? I don't see any gold going though, right? You gotta watch carefully. You gotta be prepared to set her right on down, right? Something starts getting underway. So let's get rid of our stuff in our groove again. Sweep this back up into the, look how heavy this stuff is. It's like a different thickness of heavy than this stuff. Get it up here closer to the eddies. So I'm going to whittle on it a little bit harder. We'll get some of that big black material out of there. Yeah, that stuff's brutal to pan when you get it down like this. Yeah, sometimes it's not bad, but usually it's a real drag, right? This has been, maybe it's just the Idaho stuff. I don't think so. Yeah, I've gotten pay dirt before too. It was a real miserable thing to work with. Fun, but miserable, You're just like, after a while, like, dang, man, how can I get this stuff clean? You just keep panning, finish panning that dude to death, boy. Okay, let me get some of these other biggies out of here. This is some big rocks and stuff in here, right? Don't see any fine gold there yet, though. It's surprising me. I thought it might, oh, there's a piece or something. What's that? Let me get you flat here. This looks like something here, maybe. What is that? I just jabbed it with my finger. Ah, pyrite. It's a hunk of pyrite. Okay, let's clean out this groove again down here. We just keep stripping it off fast as we can go. Yeah, I don't know what people are thinking about this totally, but you know what? If you play with this for a while, you get pretty skilled pretty fast. And you know what you're looking at after a while too, right? Because, yeah, the first year or so, maybe 12 or 13 years ago when I first was panning for gold and stuff, I was like, you're looking, and you're seeing all this pyrite and fool's gold and all that stuff, and like you just, you're not sure about anything because you don't have a trained eye yet. But over the years, yeah, you learn to know what you're looking at. Same thing with this thing. You're going to learn to know how hard to run it, how quick you can run to get your heavy gold out, and then rerun your tailings down here quickly and get your next heaviest stuff out, and then maybe a third time and finish it off. And if you want to do it more, you can, of course. I usually just, like I said, once or twice, and throw all that stuff in a container. And it's got some more copper in here. A couple pieces of copper wire in there, and a piece of pyrite. Now I poke at them a little bit like that because I want to make sure it's not gold, right? Yeah, that ain't gold. There ain't no gold there. No gold. But we're getting down to it, that's for sure. This is all real time, right? I'm letting you run real time on this. So we'll see what, an unknown sample of kind of hard rock material. How long it takes to clean up to really see what you got. Some more. That's another big. I can actually grab this thing, I bet you. I sure can. Look at that. Maybe you can see that. Yeah, it's a rock. That's one of those black heavy buggers that cause you a little bit of angst and grief. Angst and grief. Okay, let's sweep some of this out of there because there ain't no gold in there. There's another piece of copper right there. Copper. There she goes. Just rolling like a round wire, like a round wire would. There's some more big pieces. Looks like ironstone to me. A big piece of the pyrite in there. A big ironstone again. More. No gold there. Okay. Yeah, we are certainly getting down to it now for certain. Big old heavy rock. And get him out of there. There he goes. You two. More heavy rocks. That's a rusty little rock there. It's not gold. That might be gold. I'll sweep you back on up there, guys. Boy, for having all that junk in there, we're getting down to it pretty quick now. Let me see if I can strip off a few more. A little lift here. Watching for gold. Mostly just black material shooting down there. Don't see any gold. Just get here the big old heavy rock. Get rid of him. We set it back down. This might be a little tiny speck of gold. I think that is actually. Let's get us back up here towards the eddies again. Big old heavy rock. Okay. I'm just about done with this stuff now. Getting down to the root of the situation. Couple rocks on the edge. Come on. Pyrite. Big hunk of pyrite. Yeah, not gold right there. Not gold. Pyrite. Sheet pyrite. Looks like pyrite too. Get my finger on it again. Oh, yeah, pyrite. It looks kind of goldy, right? Hopefully you can see that. But it's not. You're not gold. Okay. Well, it's not too bad for a raw sample I didn't know nothing about. Nope, not gold. Okay, let's give it another little lift test here. Watching for our stuff. No gold. Oh, there's a piece. There's a piece. I was just about to say no gold moving, but yeah, there's one. I look pretty good on that. Just that little piece of gold. Get him back up there. Yeah, you can actually see some gold in there now, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pretty big pieces. Let's get this piece out of there. No gold, not gold. Okay, now we're really getting cleaned up here. Let's give it one more little lift here and take a look. Stripping her off pretty good now. Down to the root of it for sure, for certain now. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're good with that. This guy. Nice piece of gold there, right? Interesting, this stuff doesn't have much fine gold in it, that's for certain. Might have been just those pieces I had, but it's got some a little bit bigger gold. It'd be worthwhile to go back and get 100 pounds of this. Okay, well, we're getting down to some gold finally here. Little black dude, see you later. Little pieces. Those pieces. Okay. All right, let's get one more little sweep job because I see a tiny piece in there. Spread it out. Spread out! All right, too many Three Stooges, I think, when I was younger. Wow, look at that black. Heavy's coming off there. A little higher. Gold's holding fast. This piece here is a little squirrely looking. Get a couple other pieces off to the side. Couple pieces in there. Okay, let's see what we got now. Okay. Okay, we are just about good now. Holy smoke. That's pretty good for an unknown sample. A few pieces of gold I'm dragging over towards me now. Trying to leave the black sand and the heavy hematite or whatever that is behind. All the hematite. Okay, well, Kirk, this looks like it's got a bit of gold in this stuff for certain. Not too much for that little sample, but it's a little tiny sample, right? Wasn't much. Got 5 tons of this stuff. It may have a big chunk there. Yeah, that's about roughly it, man. There's a couple of pieces of black material with it. Another piece of gold, though. Yeah, once you get down to the last little bit here, you gotta be careful, right? Because it doesn't have a big pile of material to block, you know, anything from getting blown down. And so when you get down to just a few specks like that, yeah, it's a little more caution is required. But like I said, you'll get used to it. You play with it a little bit, and you're like, oh, I hate this thing, or you're like, oh, this is fantastic. Depending on who you are and what you like and what you don't like. Yeah, that's a pretty fast cleanup of this stuff, in my opinion. Very fast. Okay. I think we got her. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this dude off for a second. We can inspect that gold right there, right? Biggest piece is right there. And another one, pretty big size. So there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. A couple of real micros, but 12 pieces nevertheless. These little black guys here, these two are not gold. This guy's gold, right? This one. Okay, let's turn this dude on for one more time. These guys go. The little black pieces go. All right, that's it. That's it. Boy, this is way easier than that placer I was playing with the other day. I was like, man, this is tough. This stuff is laughing at me. Like, you thought you had everything figured out, boy. I got some new ideas too, but one by one, right? Make sure this thing here does what we want it to do. Yeah, it does pretty good, I think. Overall, it's pretty effective. Pretty spanking effective. Yeah, nice little pile of gold. We got, like I said, about 10 pieces. Let's see if I can get you up close and you see that. Okay. Let me keep my little light down here. If we can really give it some illumination. There you have it, guys. There's the gold. That little sample right there. Yep. Okay. Well, there's gold in there, Kirk, all the way, baby. There go, baby. Pretty good pieces too, actually. So yeah, there we have it. There we have it, baby. There we have it. Piece of baby. Folks, we're gonna snuffer that dude right on up here. I cleaned out my bottle. That's all that debris. There's a couple of pieces of gold there too, but I wanna get this first if I can. Oh, and a big piece I couldn't get. Let's try it again. Oh yeah, we got it. All right, sweet. There's our tiny bit. Let's see if we can get the last little bit of this El Miserable. El Miserable gold. There we go. Oh, a little more. There's another little piece right there. You can see it. There you go. There we go. Okay, we got her. There we have it. Woohoo! Okay. We got a little bit more. We got a little bit more in here now. Maybe you can see it. It's pretty hard to see. Yeah, micro gold. Okay, sweet. There we go. It worked. Peace, baby. Thank you, Kirk. Appreciate you, buddy.